Hi y'all, I have my Braindump planner here and it is almost time to start a new one. Nearly impossible to believe. So I have, as a trend with my other videos, we are going to figure it out as we go. I do not want to undo her. It just feels so sad, but look at how loved she is. I've never had a binding come off before. Oh dear. So I need to start in a new one just simply because this is going to fall apart. Scratch that. It is falling apart. All the tabs, you've heard me say I wasn't a huge fan of those tabs. Again, they're just too skinny. They look like teeth that aren't put together. Oh, it's just so sad. You can see my doggy hair on it. Oh, I love it. Anyway, this is my Braindump, my current Braindump that I love so much. The color is perfect. It has been in a crock cover for as long as I think I've started doing Braindumps. So she's so chunky. I don't want to get rid of it. I don't want to start a new one. Like, I really don't want to give it up. Which, tell me if you've been there before. I know it sounds kind of crazy, but that's how we do it in the planner community. Right, ladies, gents, non-binaries? You know what I'm talking about. You know the feels. Alrighty, so I am going to take this cover off. I can't believe how hard this is. I think it just feels like it doesn't feel like it's done. Like I don't feel like the year is done yet. We still have time. We still have a week and a half left. I feel like I still have things I haven't completed. This was a sterling ink. I think it was an imperfect planner that I have beat up and loved very much this year as my Braindump. Oh my goodness, it is. She's so beautiful. I might have to take it. But it'll go up into the archives. And she was very loved. I'll set up a new Braindump, but it'll be back in my Stalogy because I don't believe, correct me if I am mistaken, but I don't believe we have a plain B6 available in sterling ink, or I saw it and did not buy it, which sounds crazy because I love her stuff so much. I'm trying to think, why would I have done that or not done that? But I'm going to stay, oh my goodness, in this cover. What is happening? Oy. Glad I didn't knock a million things over doing that. Might be, this is my from coffee shop from London. Probably shouldn't show that, but it is a coffee place. Kept my stencils in here. I never use my stencils. Again, committed in every single planner, and I didn't like them. Started using them, and I just couldn't change it midway. This is still just my Moterm B6 crock cover. You saw I saved my paper, so this is my graduation paper. So sweet. And my birthday paper. So it's something that I picked up as a habit or sentimental when I was little, and my mom made Christmas books every year, and the Christmas books every year had a collage of Christmas paper. And when I would go back and flip through year over year, that image of the paper stuck in my head. And so it stayed, the memory stayed crystal clear with me. And even as of now, looking back 40 years through a book, I can remember the Christmas morning because of the picture and the print of the Christmas paper. So it was just fun, and I figured, you know, I'm a sentimental person, so doing that with everyday elements could be just as memorable. And so that's what I did. Just cut it to size because it's happy. Okay, you have my covers. I had this Moterm cover on it. Maybe I will just keep it in the Moterm cover for December and then switch in January. I think I'll do that. Same trusty insert quotes. Because they still make me happy, and if they make me happy, they're going to stay. I always have something to remind me I'm a little Daisy. Rescue. And then my other, it's either diversity or diverse B. I don't know. I do not know. I do not know because I did not see a video of them saying how they say their name. But there's been a few years where I started even October, November. I don't know if I want to start in January or the last few days of December. I feel like I just want to start a new year. So maybe I will start. The color is really pretty, and this paper is absolutely beautiful, but you can see there's a little bit of a different vibe. The color is off slightly, not too much. It looks more off in person than on camera. This is a little more pinky. Then again, it could be like that brain teaser where this is the exact same, but the background is different. No. Oh, that's pretty close. Anyway, just letting you know, if you order them, it's a little different than what you see. Not bad, just an observation. Want you to be sure you have awareness before you go purchasing. And some random stuff. These came from planner cover order. This is from our honeymoon. Stayed there one night for our vacation. A honeymoon that was 3 years in the making. We went in 2003, even though we got married in 2020. No explanation needed. Oh no. What did I get in here? I'm somehow making it worse, and I don't know what this is. But the brain dump has been something I have done. Gosh, when did I start making planner videos? I've been doing it for five or so years. And for a while, I was going through 2 Stalogies a year. This last year I went through 1 Sterling ink B6, but most of the time, most years, I've gone through 2 in a year. And I remember I was going through 2 a year until I started using like 2 separate brain dumps. I don't know what I'm gonna do this year, to be honest. I feel like I just need to like start and then see what happens. This year it's a little more fluid than it's been in the past. I feel like I had like these like concrete plans of I knew exactly how I wanted to use things. And this year I just don't. I don't know. It's for my husband. I think I might retire some of these little stickers though that I've been keeping around for years. I might change it up a little bit. And see where we go from here. But I'm still going to keep this. You know what? Tell me if you understand my pain when you start doing something. You're like, you know what? Change my mind. That's not what I want to do. That's not what I'm going to do. So I wish there was like quarter year Stalogies aside from just simply half year. I haven't purchased many half years lately because they're just as expensive as the full year, if not more. Like if I'm getting less product, it just hurts my soul a little bit to pay more than a full 365 Stalogy. So that is in part keeping me from like just a simple little brain dump for the season because it's expensive comparatively. Okay, so then this is my Jan. Start January. Black on black, old school, just like my early days of planning before color emerged. Lots of scraps, things, but okay, I think I will use the remaining pages of a brain dump before I start the new one, but I'll be in the happy red. I gotta use it up. I can't start the new one yet. It doesn't feel right. You have my wallet planner. And here I am thinking, I thought this was, oh, I'll be damned. I did do a compact. I thought it was going to be a first year that I was doing a compact because I didn't need all the pages. Nope. So clearly, I didn't use free space. Gum wrapper. Didn't use the free space, and I really tried hard to not do as much running around. My husband and I, we are just so burned out from the years of my mom's first stroke. And it's reasonable. Like we're both just so burned out from appointments that, like, this was last December. It's a big year. I had nationals, I had my 40th birthday, I had our anniversary. So it was a lot. And my neurologist appointment. I go all the time. I struggle with migraines very, very, very badly, debilitating. And light is a trigger. Lamps, fluorescent lighting, sunlight, just one trigger, but it is debilitating. So I feel like I'm always at the neurologist. But that's mainly or largely why it's just hard to keep up. There's just so much always to do. Okay, so this is the Brezza, or Brezza, as you see it online. I've had this for a few years now, and I was putting a Hobonichi Weeks in it. The Hobonichi Mega won't fit, but the regular Weeks does. And I loved it. Before this setup, I was using a Pocket Moterm. Loved it. Loved it. Super chunky. It was so dang freaking cute. I loved it so much. I still have it nearly all set up like I used to. But then the appointments got to be so much and getting out of hand that I just simply couldn't. And I'm not gonna do the monthly tabs in this one. I don't have a page marker, but the monthly tabs, this gets thrown in my purse. So it is simply going to be obnoxious if I put side tabs on it, and then it's just ungodly messy because they'll never stay nice and clean and structured. They just won't. This is a page marker, but it's so flimsy. I was pretty bummed when it arrived. I don't know. I don't love it. What could I do instead? I don't want to lose a sticker. I guess I could use my handy dandy page marker. I always keep the months out because if I'm at the doctor, then I like having the months in advance to write appointments down. I don't really use the week view here on my on the go because I'm basically I still like paper, obviously. Oh dear, but I like paper so much, I have to put things in this way. So if I have really big work meetings where I want to make sure I don't have an appointment the day of, day before, after, what have you, I put those big meetings, like we have monthly meetings, we have quarterly, like I want to know when those are happening so I don't also then double book it with a neurologist appointment. It gets too stressful for me, which is the opposite of what I want to be doing for my mental health. So I put all the work dates in here I need so that when I'm out making appointments, I know what they are, because if they are digital, if it is out of sight, it is out of mind for me, which is the opposite of what I want to do for myself. So this is going to just continue to be how I use it. Little chunky, little overflow, but I don't mind it. I really love it. I still love how durable this is. It's getting a little softer, being beaten up a bit, so love that. So I will have, this is basically if I run out somewhere, I'm bringing my Braindump and my calendar, because this is big enough to write things down. If I need a plan, I still have a week. I can maybe that's what I could do. I can pre-plan in here. I like that. I can pre-plan and then I can put it in the complete planner without feeling like I was gonna mess it up. And so that's it. So these are my everyday, if I needed to throw something in my bag and go, I could. These are them. And I hope you enjoyed that little mini setup. And I will continue to work from this one and see how that goes. And I'll see you in my next video. I really appreciate that you stuck around and watched some of these, and I'm saying and a lot, but I really appreciate you. I love being back. I love our community and how positive everybody is. So leave some love below, questions or comments. I'm all ears. If there's anything I can do to help, please let me know. But you matter. You will continue to matter, and I appreciate you. So remember that and keep your head up. This season is very hard for many, many people, me being one of them. So my heart goes out to you, and I will see you soon. Take care, all. Bye-bye.